Welcome to today's episode of Mindful Medicine. I'm your host, Tracy Jones, and today we have a special guest. Her name is Rema Keene. Welcome, Rema.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, great. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Integrate Health?
Well, I am a Reiki Master. I've been practicing Reiki for about 15 years, but I've only been a Reiki Master for about 4. And I work here at IHC. I also do foot zone therapy, which is akin to reflexology. It's about zones in the feet stimulating the nerves at the bottoms of the feet.
All right.
And I've been here at IHC for about 3 years, and I love it here.
Well, great. Could you tell us a little bit more? What is Reiki?
Well, Reiki is energy medicine, which sounds strange to the ear of the Westerner, but it's been practiced for many centuries in other cultures, especially Asia. So Reiki is energy medicine, and what that means is it works with the energy of the body. And so our meridians, our energy flows on through our meridians. And sometimes there can be blocks, sometimes there can be emotional stuff that is what we carry. And what Reiki does is helps to unblock the emotional stuff in our systems and to help the energy to flow. So it's all about balance, really, balancing mind, body, spirit. And energy is a part of mind, body, spirit, because everything is energy. Everything is life force energy, and that's what Reiki works with.
So if I come to you as a patient, what would a session be like?
So come in, and I don't just throw you on the table, okay? We sit down and we talk, sometimes for half an hour. And so we'll talk about you, your issues, anything you're concerned with. So Reiki works on a physical level, an emotional level, a mental level, and a spiritual level. So if you have issues on any of those levels, if you have illness, if you have emotional stuff, if you have trauma, then we talk about that. And we kind of focus on where you need the most focus with the Reiki energy. And again, it's all about balancing. It's all about balancing our bodies. And so what I ask you to do is use the session as a meditation for yourself. Relaxation is key, because when you're relaxed, your body tends to loosen. Your blood vessels restrict, and your blood vessels, the blood flows better. Your body tends to heal better when you're relaxed. Also, it helps you release any traumas you carry, because on a daily basis, we all absorb little traumas. So it can be somebody cut you off in traffic, somebody makes you mad, somebody hurts your feelings. And today, in this society, we move so fast, we work so hard that we're like, oh, I'm so mad, now I got to go to work. Okay, what do you do with that emotion? You stuff it. You stuff it into your emotional system, you stuff it into your energy system, and you carry it because you haven't processed it, you haven't let it go. Same thing with big traumas, death, illness, relationships, accidents. If you don't process your grief, if you don't process things, if you don't process your trauma and work with it, then you carry it with you, sometimes from childhood. And so one of the things Reiki does is help you begin to address that, begin to let that go. Because if you don't, it's going to manifest some way, someday, somehow, as illness, as anxiety and depression, as anger, as a skin rash. I mean, it's gonna come to the surface someday. Mm-hmm. And so Reiki, like any other therapy, is a process. You don't just come and lay on the table one time. It's a process. So you begin by beginning to address that stuff and to let go of it. And the Reiki is wonderful at helping that, and helping you call back pieces of yourself that you've lost. Mm-hmm. along your life. And so, like anything, healing is not a straight line.
Exactly. Yeah. How many sessions should people come see you for?
Initially, I leave that up to people. I tell them after the first session, we've done more than meets the eye here today, so I want you to go home. I want you to process this, because we have begun a process in your energy system, in your emotional system, that you need to go home and think about. Again, the word process comes to mind. So you do the work. The Reiki helps you. The client does the work. So go home, process this, and you'll know. You'll know if this is something that's going to help you and if you want to come back. So if they do, I say usually 3 to 4 sessions is when you begin to get it, when you begin to experience the benefits of Reiki. And I try to make it very affordable for people if they want to come back. I have packages. I have things that make it very affordable if people want to pursue this.
Great.
So I have people who come weekly who are dealing with big issues. I have people who come every other week. And then I have people who come monthly for maintenance. So it's very much an individual thing.
How long does a session last?
Usually, I would say put aside 2 hours because depending on how long we talk, sometimes I will talk to somebody for 45 minutes because I see that's what they need more than anything at that moment. They need to feel heard. They need to express themselves. And sometimes 30 to 45 minutes we'll talk. And then usually the Reiki session takes 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what I feel, how long I stay in a certain point. And it's very much a hands-on therapy. So I begin with the eyes, go to the sides of the head, the chest, the stomach, the knees, the feet.
Okay. Let me ask you, you have also mentioned foot zone therapy. Could you talk a little bit about what that is and what a session is like?
Absolutely. So foot zone therapy, like I said before, is akin to reflexology, with the knowledge that our nervous system, all of our nerves, begin at the base of our spine, our brain, and they go through every organ or around every organ through every system in the body, and they terminate in the bottoms of the feet. And so you're looking at your foot as the human body. So the big toe is the head. Right under the big toe is the neck, the shoulders. These are the ears and eyes, the sinuses. The ball of the foot is the respiratory system. Then you go down, the arch of your foot is the digestive system. And then the heel is the lower back, things like that, the chest area, the top of the foot. And so when you do foot zone therapy, what I do is stimulate those nerves that go. So, for example, if you have digestive issues, I really work right in here to stimulate these nerves that go to the adrenal system, that go to the stomach, that go to the intestines. So it's stimulation of those nerves that increases blood flow and just really stimulates that area in your body. It's almost magical. Plus, it's kind of a glorified foot rub, so it feels really good.
I was getting ready to say this. It sounds just very, very relaxing.
Yes, very relaxing. And I do offer a combo package, which is a Reiki session that flows right into the foot zone therapy. So if you really want to pamper yourself, if you really want to relax and have a full session of mind, body, spirit, then do the combo package.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. And if people want to get a hold of you, of course, they can come to our website and find you there. But is there another way for them to reach you?
Yes. My phone number, I have a phone number that is 276-220-7544.
Okay.
I also have a website that's ReikiReflexHealing.com. So jump on the website. It will give you more information about all the things we've talked about today.
Okay. Well, great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this episode of Mindful Medicine. And remember, you are loved.